G'day everyone, it is Kluger again here for more Grim Dawn Alpha with the Nightblade class. It's like 9 seconds in and I already failed to say a word properly. Go team! We're picking up where we left off in White Mire. Got a bit of territory to cover over here and over here. Still got a few quests to take care of, but before we move on, I thought we'd briefly review where we are with our build through Nightblade thus far. We're nearly invested to the point where we can reach the first augment on Pneumatic Burst, which is Shadow Dance, and we've got 2 points in Shadow Strike, 1 point in Dual Blades, and 3 in Belgothian's Shears, because dual wielding is freaking sick. In terms of character development here, I'm focusing mostly on cunning and as well as physique. Probably I'll go 2, I'm not sure yet. So far it's been about 1-to-1 cunning and physique. Possibly focus a little more on physique just for the purposes of getting health up since we haven't got a shield. But that's that. Let's move. Let's go kill stuff. But Pneumatic Burst is definitely a pretty cool item. Pretty cool skill for survivability. Guys, I can't talk for crap today, I'm sorry. It's a little bit chilly. I live in Melbourne, and the weather is not fantastic today. We're supposed to be in spring, right? But it doesn't feel anything like a remotely nice spring today. I'm very tempted to turn on the heater, to be perfectly honest. It's just cold, and I feel cold, and so I can't speak because I'm thinking about cold. I know it sounds stupid, but I bet you all know what I'm talking about. So we're just going to keep moving on. We've got to keep grinding up. We're only level 8, and we want to get more levels going to get to the good stuff. So I hope you're all enjoying this so far, and maybe my playthrough's convinced 1 or 2 of you to go check out the game and support the developers. This game is still technically in alpha, so they still need help. They still need a bit of your well-earned money to go towards their game. They've probably got still quite a lot of content to build, but it's coming along. As you guys can see, the feature set in terms of skills, balance, animation, it's all pretty solid, I think. It makes for a very cool game anyway. I'm having lots of fun. And I hope you guys are having fun watching and listening to me ramble. Maybe getting a few ideas for some of your own builds or something like that. I'd like to think that I'm okay at coming up with builds. So that's kind of part of the angle I'm going for here with playing this. Oh man, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Guys, come on, help me out here. Now this isn't because I made a bad build. This is because I came in to way too many enemies at once, because I'm a damn fool. Oh, can he not heal? I'm going to be a man, not use my potions. Ready? Boo, get that Vanguard. Woo, baby. You got squish. Yes. I do have potions. Oh, I got 2 potions. But I don't want to use them. That's for wussies. You heard it here first, guys. Potions are for wussies. You guys better let your character die before you use a potion. You don't want to be seen doing that. It shows weakness. I'm just messing with you. Do whatever you want. But no, potions are rarer in this game as sort of a balance for, well, I would imagine as a balance for the auto out of combat healing, which is fair enough. Yeah, health potions are just harder to find. Simple as that. Which is cool. I think it's a pretty important mechanic. Sorry for the map spam, just trying to make sure I know where I'm going. I think we'll head up here, try to clear a bit more of that area out first, and then maybe we'll double back through there. Whoa, Mr. Shaman. Where's your buddies? Huh, you got sheared. Whoa! Took that Shaman out. They've got a couple of Vanguards in here. This is going to be interesting. We've got to sort of slash and move, really. Because that wavy thing is a bit ungood. Like my language. Where's that other Shaman? Take that Shaman out so they can't heal. Undo all our good work. Oh, damn, I'm getting hammered. Oh, I might have to pot. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Intense. These guys haven't really given me troubles in the past, but they seem to be appearing in much larger packs than I remember in previous builds of the game. I don't know if that's actually happening or not, or if I'm just being silly because I haven't really talked this much while playing Grim Dawn before, and I've got divided attentions. I don't know. We got a cave here. We got a cave. It's going to take us out to the other side of this map probably, but what the hey. But let's just take out some of these other dudes first. Shamans. Oh, what? Go! Yes, thank you. I think I might have accidentally clicked on one of their Slith refuges, where they store junk. These guys are hoarders, see? Another shaman down. Man, there's a lot of these dudes, I tell you what. I've pretty much got a pneumatic burst on all the time, guys. Actually doesn't use that much energy, so if you guys are playing this build, definitely worth a point or two, because you can just pretty much spam it all the time. Just keep it up on your character and have some permanent buffs. It's kind of interesting that it's not a permanent skill. But anyway. So just casted it again. I've only had it off for 10 seconds in this whole fight, which is kind of interesting. Where's the Mortine at? Ha! I'm funny. Ooh! That is such a cool skill. Just saying. Alrighty, cool. Let's hit this cave. Go, go, go. Oh, entered it from pretty far away. Oh, yeah. Hi. Boom! My commentary has divulged into making noises on behalf of my character's attacks. How I roll, baby. Get through here. I think, yeah, this is just one of the generic caverns. There's a few sort of named caverns, so to speak, that hold somewhat more significance, I guess, than your standard run-of-the-mill cavern. I speak good words. So let's go check it out. Maybe we'll find some nice loots. That you're not nice. I like to find a green or a blue. They're always fun. Ooh, you see what I did there? That is very good, that attack, as you can move about a bit with it, so to speak. So if you're a bit inundated with enemies and there's some jerk on the outskirts of the mob, you can jump away to that back mob, give you a few seconds of respite, which is pretty cool. And we'll do it here. So, oh no, I'm surrounded! Oh no! Boom! And then you aggro the next mob already. So normally, that wouldn't happen, okay? Just do what I tell you to do, audience. Boom! Yeah, most of what I say is sarcasm. You can hear me laughing after I say stupid things like that. Ooh! Getting close to a level, we can check out some more stuff soon! Yeah! Scrap metal bolt action rifle. Yeah, I've realised on watching back some of these episodes that you guys probably can't see a lot of the stuff on screen because a lot of the writing, the interface for this game is fairly, call it, efficiently laid out. Oh, we're in trouble. What I mean to say is that the writing's pretty small and out of the way, so that for the player, it's nice and clean and feels, I guess, ergonomic in a way. But yeah, you guys watching on the little YouTube screen can't see it all too well, especially on a mobile device. So I'll try to read out more stuff, unless you're watching full screen, in which I'm just annoying. in line with that, currently we have 802 health and 446 energy. Just as an idea as to how my stats are affecting my health and other stats thus far. In line with that as well. Currently doing 42 average damage at 31 damage per second. So pretty cool, pretty cool. I don't remember this cavern. I've played this alpha a few times through, and I don't remember this one. What have we got? We got some Rift Hounds up ahead. Have we got any matriarchs, or what are they called? You know, like the leader, stronger version of the mob. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, it's back there somewhere, casting nasty spells. Does like a buff for the rest. There it is. The Rift Hound Howler. Which has just got more health, of course, than your standard Rift Hound. But also, yeah, cast some sort of augment that helps the rest of the dudes in the pack out. Ooh, level 9, baby. So what, we still got some mozzies coming at us. Dead horse, of course. Makes sense. They like the smell. That was creepy. Alright, skills, bro. Boom, we got the next line. We got another dual wield skill. Amarasta's quick cut. Legendary for speed, Amarasta's blades were said to whip through the air. Cool. Sounds really cool. 5% chance to be used, it increases our pierce damage by 10% and does 11 piercing base damage. Let's put a point there. Also, put 1 point into Shadow Dance because it's got this 10% chance for 100% skill disruption. It would require a fair few points for it to be quite useful, because its other ones are 4% offensive ability, 4% chance to avoid melee, and 4% chance to avoid projectiles. But putting a fair few points in there, I think it would be pretty damn good. So yeah, and then we've got 1 attribute point. I usually save those and keep them in like 2s, and then divvy them up from there, 2s or 3s. Because we don't really need them all the time. And then, say you get a piece of gear, but you're a bit short on a statistic, you can, an attribute, pardon me, you can just pump into that specific attribute, and then you can get your weapon earlier than you thought you would. I'm sure a lot of the more experienced players already do that sort of stuff, but you know, I'm trying to differentiate myself from a standard Let's Play by actually giving advice to players. Whoa, damage. Rather than just playing the game, because that's what every Let's Play does. They just play the game. You want a bit more than that. You want to get something out of it. Because let's face it, how entertaining am I? Boom. This is a sizable cavern, actually. Have we covered most of it? I think we're nearly done. So, we'll head out. I'm sure we'll get mobbed as we head out of the cavern too. Gotta get this Vanguard. Vanguard's a real bad. Oh yeah, they do that to you. I shouldn't just stand around and let it happen, but I do it anyway. Ooh, silver band of attack on the floor there. Boom! What does that do? Did I pick it up? It gives us a little bit of energy regeneration and an extra 12 offensive ability. It's better than one of the ones we currently got on. Let's chuck it on. You ready for this, guys? We're going to get hammered by something on this side, because this will be an unexplored map. Yep. So we'll clean this up, and then we'll call this an episode. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, I can't even cast my Shadow Strike, because I'm too inundated with enemies. Damn, fools! Get the Shaman. This is intense. These guys are normally such noobs as well. Like, they're pretty much a fodder enemy. You just knock them out, you know. They're pretty crappy. But they're annoying. There's so many more of them. I think. It feels like there's a lot of them. Ooh! Where's your mama now? I don't know why I said that. I thought it sounded tough. It didn't. We got something. Another Frozen Heart component. Very nice, very nice. Hopefully we won't get attacked, and we'll call this an episode. We'll pick up from here. See, we're over here in White Mine now, whereas we entered the cave somewhere over here. So we'll backtrack through that and whatever's... Alrighty, cool. For now, this is Kluger signing off, and we'll see you next episode. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.